selamat datang kembali di channel Suri PK bersama gua Suri di sini. Ya, jadi guys, hari ini kita akan melanjutkan bermain game HogwartsLegacy yang dimana di episode sebelumnya kita berjumpa sama Amir dan Lotdog ingin mencari tahu rahasia tentang si Ranrock, dan kita ketepatan semalam itu berhenti di sebuah pintu yang ada matanya. Jadi hari ini kita akan melanjutkan bermain game HogwartsLegacy kita. Jangan lupa untuk kalian klik like, comment, and subscribe agar kalian bisa terus mendapatkan notifikasi gameplay dari aku. Jadi mari aja kita langsung masuk ke gamenya HogwartsLegacy. Halo guys, jadi kita sudah berada di gamenya dan ya mari kita melanjutkan ke pintu yang dimana ada ininya ya guys. Ada matanya. Jadi buat kalian kalau misalnya jumpa pintu yang ada matanya kayak gini. Nah nih ada matanya nih, pengen gue kayak bentar. Ini matanya. Akhirnya udah bisa gitu ya, tapi nggak bisa guys. Jadi caranya untuk ke situ kita kan punya ini hampir sama kalau kita jumpa sama peti yang ada matanya juga guys. Jadi harus tidak terlihat kayak dia penasaran tuh. Oke, jadi kayak gitu, bingung dia siapa yang buka, mati lah atau kedap-kedip matamu itu ya. Oke, jadi namanya The Mind's Eye. Jadi mari aja masuk.
So rarely prepare one for reality.
Loh, aku mendengar suara Amir. Kira kok nggak ikut. Udah pasti dah. Ambil. Ini kayak tanaman yang kalau misalnya ada orang yang ganggu bisa ngelindungin diri gitu.
Not believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Yang banyak kali baca komir, ayo udah cepet Mir. Melihat sesuatu. Jadi yang buat lama sebenarnya di game ini itu adalah eksplorasi. Jadi kita kesini nggak bisa ya, di sana itu ada. Itu nanti. Ayo Mir. Kok bisa battle nggak Mir? Jangan jadi beban ya. Oke, kayaknya kita emang harus turun ke bawah guys. Mir, let's naik ke. Yuk. Lipnya mantep. Tapi kalau sempat awak pakai lip kayak gini betulan ngerekek. Begitu apa nggak capek?
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Kenapa rupanya? Kau baru pertama kali kayak gini? Oh, ada itu. Oh iya, untuk kalian ini aku udah ganti ya kan. Ada 2 loh. Oh, ada 1 tuh. Potion nggak bisa guys. Jadi mari kita jalan langsung.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to worry about.
Aku seperti mendengar suara-suara sumbang. Ya, ada goblin rupanya ya.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as they.
Nggak peduli aku. Cuman kalian aja aku berani. Oh, jago battle juga Amir rupanya ya.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Amit atau Amir sih? Pintu yang ada matanya lagi.
We're being watched.
Gimana sih? Ini kalau untuk kayak gini untuk ini aja guys. Pasti butuh depulso. Ya. Sama ini mungkin udah jadi untuk, jadi nggak biar nggak ganti-ganti gitu ya.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Gitu ya. Kejut dia ada yang buka. Nggak ada guys.
Accio.
Tutup buka belum? Walah. Dia itu untuk apa cuy?
Revelio.
Yuk,
I feel like a
kawan.
character
Amit,
from one of
amit,
the
amir,
adventure
amir.
books I read during the summer holiday.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any
A
plans.
schematic.
Skematik.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Hidupkan dulu ya, untuk kalian.
Revelio.
Untuk kalian. Biar masak-masak kalian situ ya.
Revelio.
Di atas rupanya weh. Apa ya guys, sering pakai repelio karena di game ini ya memang harus banyak-banyakin pakai repelio. Kok sini apa cuy?
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Oh, di bawah beda lagi ya weh.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are
Yang ada bantu batu, cuman bercuap-cuap
If
aja
we
aku
see any more
tengok.
plans or schematics, we can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Beda cuy. Yang di bawah tadi beda. Mau di sini. Beda kan? Oke, udah kotak bawah dulu ya. Mesin sebelah sini. Apakah berbeda? Beda kan?
How nice. Prepare to surrender now. I won't rest until you get accustomed to that.
Meletup kalian semua.
I will make you rather up. I won't rest.
Syamik mana woi? Kok sendiri oh ini?
I will make you. Let's get it.
I wonder if the boiler powers the leak.
Much too soon.
Turunlah.
That was nothing but luck.
Amit pun paten.
Maybe it's too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another
Revelio.
schematic.
Tetap
Are
dekat
they
ya
going to
Amit.
build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Revelio.
Jangan kau cari tingkah kau Amit.
Confringo.
Treasure. Udah ya, habis treasure di sini ya. Biasaan kok tempat treasure. Wih. Kau nunggu aja loh.
Revelio.
Sebenarnya kita bisa kemari. Itu nanti aja ya guys, karena aku mau keliling ke tempat yang di atas. Ini pasti jalannya. Udah bener nih. Ini aku penasaran banget cuy. Potion kabeh, potion. Ada duit gue. Ini kan. Ini kita kesini. Turunnya kemana? Ah, balik rupanya, Narukuna. Oke guys, jadi mari aja langsung kita balik aja. Ini kemana? Astaga, maaf guys, balik malahan ya. Tidak fokus, kurang aqua. Kan sana udah, sekarang yuk lanjutkan misi kita.
One less human to worry about.
Kok bisa pula ada goblin lagi nih? Agak melengsengi. Oh, kesini tadi kita udah. Jalan buntu ya. Woeng, suara kereta orang. Oh, kesini kita guys. Sebenarnya dari tadi sebenarnya bisa kemari. Cuman saya tidak mau terburu-buru karena harus bersih ya dulu di sini.
Revelio.
Kita disuruh ke sana sebenarnya. Tapi kayak pengen aja dulu sebelah
Devil's
sini.
snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Aduh, udah lah
What's
itu.
an entanglement we need right now? Revelio.
Nggak afdol aja gitu.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Ya. Kayak dari cucut. Yuk. Meet.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Right. Don't wish to be seen doing.
Oh.
Ready to fight.
What was that? Seems there are not alone.
Nah, ini dia yang perlu dihabisi.
How many of them are there?
Nah udah gitu ya, mending gue dah.
Revelio.
Easy kali emang pakai Potato Laws. Belum bisa. Ini pasti kalau belum bisa ini harus dicari dulu. Lubuk. Ini sih yang bingung guys. Tadi kita masuknya dari mana ya? Dari situ ya? Berarti kita harus kesini dulu. Ada apa-apa cuy?
Revelio.
Oh. Ini kan.
Confringo! Revelio!
This is not good.
Wow.
They're building enormous drills.
Mau
Bigger
buat
than
drill
the
rupanya,
London
gila ini. Drill
Let's get out
3.
of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Oh, mau buat ini si kampret.
Accio!
Itu buka nggak? Di sana ada chest, guys. Tapi nggak tahu cara masuknya dari mana ya kan? Oh. Ya, Mit. Turun aja kita. Oh, naik ke atas ya?
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Mendengar sesuatu yang sumbang. Nanti aja ke atas.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Oh, dari kita, guys. Tuh tadi kalau kita mau balik dari sini ya, ingat ya. Harus benar-benar diingat jalannya, oi. Oh, udah bisa. Jadi Almora kita udah level 2 ya, guys. Malam itu aku kayak nyariin demi guys biar dapet gitu. Jadi kan nggak enak ya kalau misalnya main ada yang ketinggalan gitu sebenarnya. Takutnya ada pintu yang level 3 juga sih. Woi, banyak item. Oh, boneka. Ada item yang nggak bisa diambil itu karena kan ini ya, potion kita udah penuh ya. Kita kayaknya memang disuruh balik nih. Ayo Amit, nanti ke. Ya guys, disuruh keluar. Oke, jadi kita keluar. Chestnya udah kita ambil semua ya. Jadi aman. Tracernya udah kita ambil semua, jadi aman. Udah keluar duluan dia, kampret.
Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really
Really
was.
was. I'm afraid
I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Kayaknya teman-temannya si karakter kita ini pandai jaga rahasia semua ya. Aku mau jumpa bestiku dulu ya, Lodgok. Halo, Lodgok.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans.
Ranrock
must be searching for the...
I fear you are correct.
Untuk apa dia lah itu
Other
yang
than
mau
Rookwood
dibuatnya tuh.
Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to start.
Search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes,
If you...
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search.
So first
So
one
was
which
surprised to
videos.
find
Some.
a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear
Or
or
disdain.
disdain.
Instead she did
But
something.
instead she did something that I will never forget.
Dia tidak pernah lupa apa
Without a
sesuatu yang tidak.
moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol.
on it. Apa itu?
She was certain it was made of goblin
Goblin
metal, but
metal
was unable
bagus.
to open it. She wanted to work together.
Dia ingin kita bekerja
Miriam.
sama.
Yes.
What? How did you?
How did you?
Oh, that.
His wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Oh. Ternyata Miriam pernah bekerja sama
goblins
Melodok.
and their intelligence and skill. It caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me.
Sedih juga jadi Lodok.
I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them.
Merubah
I could no
semuanya.
longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals.
Blackboard
But the
jurnal.
ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Jadi ternyata Lodok ini pernah bekerja sama dengan istrinya Profesor Vic yang bernamakan Mariam. Jadi kayak Lodok ini kayak memperhatikan si Miriam. Miriam ini sering belajar sesuatu yang mungkin bisa membuat Hogwarts jadi lebih besar. Dia janji, si Miriam janji kalau nanti aku udah belajar, aku akan kasih tahu semuanya ke kau, Lodok. Tapi si Lodok ini ternyata ngasih tahu ke si Ranrock, terus kayak mungkin Ranrock lah yang bunuh si Miriam. Itu membuat si Lodok jadi benci banget sama si Ranrock. Makanya lah dia ini goblin yang bisa dipercaya dan ngasih tahu kita semua hal yang terjadi. Jangan sampai jadi si Miriam ini punya jurnal namanya Book of Journal. Dan jurnal itu nggak boleh sampai didapatkan sama si Ranrock. Kalau misalnya jurnal itu didapat, bisalah terjadi perang antara goblin dan para wizard of witch ataupun witch gitu ya. Makanya di sini kita harus selesai misi lagi, kita harus berjumpa ke Profesor Vic. BTW untuk ini kita sekalian jalan-jalan lagi nampak. Kita sekalian main-main ini ya. Twing. Apakah yang harus dilakukan? Apa nih? Aku nggak melihat apa-apa loh. Bola. Ini ke bawah ke? Nggak tahu ini mau dilempar kemana. Woish. Kayaknya suruh ke bawah sini guys. Kok biasa dari situ? Betul kok. Kayaknya sih ya.
I should investigate.
Ah ya kan, kesana. So, wow, ada serigala. wing. Jadi kalau kita nyelesain misi yang ada gambar daunnya itu, kita bisa kayak gini. Ini berguna untuk nambah besarnya inventory yang ada di kita gitu. Jadi kita bisa banyak kayak nyimpan gear gitu. Gitu loh guys. Aku melihat sesuatu juga di sini. Dan ini biasanya aku pakai ini ya. Jadi gua ini, di dalam gua ini terdapat banyak chest yang dimana di situ kayak nyimpan gear-gear gitu, kayak pakaian. Kok aku bilang gear? Gak susah ya. Pakaian gitu. Oh nih. Tuh kayak gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian nampak gua bisa kalian cariin, mana tahu dapat pakaian yang bagus kan. Nggak salahnya juga sih untuk dicari. Oke, jadi kita mau langsung aja ya guys ke misi selanjutnya. Kita tengok map dulu. Kayaknya kita pasti ke Hogwarts dan menemukan Profesor Fig ini palingan. Apa itu? Misi Speak of Professor Niam Fidget in the Map Chamber. Map Chamber. No. Gak tahu di mana map chamber, di bawah ini. Kok di bawah susah nyari ya guys? Kalian disuruh ini. Di bawah ini guys. Ay, sorry. Apa-apaan yang aku buat hari ini? Maaf, terus kita ke map chamber dulu lah ya, nggak apa-apa lah ya. Sini aja lah. Ini lagi musim gatal kan di sini, begatalan semua badan tahu. Map chamber. Walah jauh kali kita ini harus melangkah ya. Salah tempat rupanya. Aduh. Salah. Oke, jadi kita salah tempat guys. Terus map chamber tuh di bawah tadi. Oh, apa musim Natal ini? Kok ada pohon Natal? Oh ya, musim dingin rupanya. Ada tes tapi nanti aja lah itu ya, banyak sebenarnya di sini. Map ya guys, jauh banget soalnya nggak tahu yang ini. Apa map di mana travelnya? Ya.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ini Profesor lu. Mana Profesor Pig?
Welcome back.
Halo Profesor.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Asal dapat misi pasti trial. Oh,
as you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival, and I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us.
Headmaster office.
Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand.
Profesor Black, di ruangan Profesor Black.
To get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Jalan awak bermusuhan sama Profesor Black.
How will I gain access to the
Nyebelin
headmaster's
soalnya deh,
office?
guys.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oh iya, ini bentar lagi Natal ya, buat kalian yang merayakan Natal ya.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye.
Nanti ya misi kau.
We will devise a plan.
Kita mau banyak main mission dulu. Dragon. Andai gitu di sini bisa naik dragon ya. Wih. Jauh lah ini, Jang. Hehe. Kamu lagi mencoba meraih hati tuh ya, cakap-cakap ya. Tunggu. BTW kita tadi lari-lari kenapa nggak misalnya langsung ke ruangan Profesor Fig aja? Kan kita bisa terapel ke sana. Kalau kayak gini lama. Nah ya kan? Nih kelas. Nah kan bisa kita langsung ke Profesor Fig Classroom. Halah Mak Jang. Tidak fokus. Kan kayak gini dekat. Astaga dragon. Profesor. Halo Profesor.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see.
Ranrock
clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container.
Oh, di tempat tempatnya Rookwood Castle,
He liked her
guys.
so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
BTW aku salto sama kacamata kita. Semalam dragon, sekarang kadal.
I want to hear more of this. And in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
Siapa itu lagi
He
headmaster?
is. So you'll need a disguise.
I have just the thing.
A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may
Polyjuice
come in
potion
handy.
apa itu?
Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless
Mau apa ya
trip
kita
to the
ini?
ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Disuruh aku minum. Astaga, ini polyjuice rupanya. Oh. Malah ditengokin aja lagi, awak kesakitan. Wes. Jadi Profesor Black, guys.
How do you feel?
Incredible.
Bisa nih
I
lagi
won't
sendawa.
forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've
Bisa
taken the
ya,
liberty of transfiguring
voice-nya
your
berubah
nose.
semua kayak suara.
As we discussed,
Bisa
you
lagi
need the
sempat-sempat
password
bagaimana
from
suaraku.
Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle.
Ya.
You might look for Professor Kagawa.
Kenapa?
She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him
Mati
where to
kita.
meet a liaison from the
Betul
ministry.
juga,
in
kayak mana tuh kalau
Hogwarts.
Profesor Black ngeliat aku.
That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Tapi keren juga kita kayak gini ya. Wih, gagah. Tapi jangan ngondek ya kan. Nana tahu pas jalan, oh my god.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
Mampus kita ditanyain.
I
Aduh,
was
udah
looking to
pinggir.
catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Oh, kita nggak ada
Of course,
masa.
sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did. Yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
probably best
But not
not
discuss.
discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp,
Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Tingkahnya berubah ya Allah. Biasanya si Black yang kayak cool gitu ya kan, suka marah-marah berubah. Aduh, ini kalau ketahuan berbecaya nih.
Open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
You call that a shine on those boots?
Headmaster.
Do better.
A word?
Nanti kita.
Professor Black?
Again.
It is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say I've knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student
Bisa-bisanya
over
kalau
a
berdarah nggak
silly
apa-apa
game.
katanya.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry.
Jadi kayak si Madam Kogawa ini kayak mau
Good idea.
buat
I can even provide the parchment
suatu
should you
game.
need
Jadi
it.
kalau
Now,
sedangkan si Black
where
bilang
is
nanti
my
takut banyak berdarah.
Parchment.
Murid-murid kita jadi bilang
Very well,
kalau
I
berdarah
will.
nggak apa-apa biasanya itu.
And I spotted smoke
Kata
in the
Madam.
Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder
Wonder
why.
why. Good day,
Good
Madam.
day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Aku lupa lagi sini. Mana kita ini? I'm forgetting. Oh ya.
The headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Kenapa kalian takut sama headmaster? Udah headmaster, badannya di
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor,
mati kita.
a word.
Asli.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Kan?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh. Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise?
I
I
confess
confess I do
worry.
worry for his students. He's rarely here,
Merah
as it is.
mati.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I
Bahaya.
see.
Bahaya,
But,
bahaya.
sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor.
No, you cannot.
No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look.
Good.
Dia bingung mau jawab apa.
That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley.
Good
day.
Yang pun Weasley mikir.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
Dia pun mikir, ini kenapa tiba-tiba begini ya kan?
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Right.
Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs
Untungnya dia
forgiveness.
karakter
It is
kita
the
jadi
Black
black.
family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Well, certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
Aduh, susah ya.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
But Master knows that Scrope's
Untungnya
French
karakter
is
kita pintar loh, bisa ngelabui semua orang di sini.
very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Mampus kita, udah mau ini. Hilang efek polyjuice-nya, udah wow aja deh nih.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
Bahaya cuy.
Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Confringo!
Kalian nggak tahu rupanya itu aku. Ih, banyak kali tingkah anak kemana-mana. Sekalian guys, jadi maling dulu. Tapi gitu ya kan, buka pintu kayak gini nggak ada yang protes, nggak ada yang nanya ini kok kunci loh, kok tiba-tiba terbuka kan?
What do we have here? Demi guys.
Hai Demi guys. Jadi guys, aku nggak mau nunggu lama sama Demi guys. Begitu ada nama Demi guys, aku akan rubah ininya ke malam. Gitu.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Bisanya dia tidur di sini gongsoran bah. Kalau ketahuan kau jadi maling kayak mana? Akses the headmaster. Tunggu dapat kodenya, passwordnya. Headmaster di mana cuy? Jauh kah? Wish. Wow. Bisa keren ya kan kalau ada tangga kayak gitu, jadi nggak perlu tempat yang besar awak, nggak perlu tempat untuk tangga. Jadi kalau misalnya tangganya kayak gini nih tiba-tiba ada muncul sendiri kan enak ya. Tengok motor naik tangga turun kayak gitu. Foto-foto siapa ini, tunggu dulu. Wow, lagi baca, tengok ini ada foto nenek untuk sekalian. Bentar. Ini, woi, seksi kali body ibu ini. Wah, woi, ini nih, bentar dulu. Woi, ini kayak mirip Leonardo da Vinci ya kan? Oh, tuh. Walah, ini, aduh, besar kali itu coba, tapi boleh lah. Aduh, keluarga bahagia. Iya, oh, kayak ini jatuh cinta. Oh, baby kata. Ada aja. Ini, oh, ada chef. Udah koki. Cepet misimu ah. Malah nengokin foto nanti tuh. Kelamaan kita di sini. Oke guys, wah, jauh rupanya ruangan headmaster ini ya. Nggak pegal sih Black kalau setiap hari naik kayak gini. Oh, lewat perpustakaan. Oh, jangan. Bisa masuk. Jauh lah ini, Jang. Oh, mak naik lagi. Hop, sekalian jadi maling. Sambil menyelam minum air koboan. Oke, toing. Buka. Enak dia sistemnya. Beruang siapa nih, woi? Woi, sama aja mencuri pun chestnya nggak mantap. Woi, kecut aku. Ada surat. Profesor, ruangan Profesor Hiket. Dah guys, tapi itu nanti jadi malingnya lagi. Ini aku belum tahu cara ngebuka ya. Nanti aja itu ya.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Whisper the password. Asal tuh tak apa, aku lupa tadi. Tojo Pure. Wow. Bisanya pula trial selanjutnya di ruangan head office kan? Mak jangan nyari penyakit.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Woi.
Revelia.
Ini rupanya ruangan Profesor.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's
Corbo's
nose?
Alpile. Resep hartonic motion kayak anis.
That must be the pedestal. Revelia.
Nantilah. Ada chest, jangan disia-siain. Kemana ini? Oh, ini kemana ini? Gak usah buka cuy. Ini bukunya. Masuk ke buku cuy. Debak.
Professor Fitzgerald.
Loh, di sini aku jadi karakter asliku.
I am here.
In this place.
You may call me Mimi.
Niam.
You shall be witness to a fate.
Wah, sakit mata aku putih-putih.
Attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Apa ini? Bisa pula ada nih. Wah, gila sih. ini sempat aku mati dalam buku, masa aku jadi sejarah? Karena mungkin kan. Wow. Aduh, pelan-pelan cuy. Ketahuan kan jadi daging. Enggak, ketahuan jadi sejarah di buku.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Waish.
I need to time this just right.
Jangan pakai tangan, guys. Aduh, cepet jalan. Agak creepy ya.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Jadi aku nggak dari mana nih yang dihalangi dia nih. Aduh. Oh, jangan kau tengok sebelah sana. Jangan tengok ke bawah. Dan sana. Nah, gitu. Guys, karena ini jantung aku tidak terlalu kuat, sepertinya ini akan menjadi sampai di sini dulu, guys.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Wow. Cepet naik tangga, cepet. Udah macam main game horror awak ini.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Tak tahu artinya. Dia pun dah pucat kali aku tengok. Apalagi aku.
I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Banyak kali, cuk. Wah, gila sih.
That's where I need to go.
Oh.
But I need to find a way past them.
Wah, gila ya. Sampai tahu jadi tengkorak orang nggak gila. Nggak ada waras kok. Di sini malah nggak bisa pakai spell lagi. Tuh guys, mayatnya itu. Gila sih orang ini. Bukan orang sih nih, setan ini buat jadi mayat.
Nothing this way but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Anjrot, terkejut aku jangsuk.
Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Di sini pun ada. Alah. Tunggu. Itu keluar dari mana? Situ.
Now's my chance.
Kau jantungku rusak kayak gini. Udah.
That's the way forward.
Apa tuh? Ada sep pula. Jubah. Dapat kayak gini.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Nggak takut, Rek. Udah nggak takut lagi sama kalian. Tapi kalau kesentuh bahaya juga nih.
I can get closer to them. is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Betul jadi guys. Aduh, ini kalau lemah jantung pas kena dari daring.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching.
Gitu kenapa lu tadi dapat tongkat aku?
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Liling dulu aku lama kali. Kenapa bisa berantem?
I've never felt such power.
Gila damage-nya. Aku mau lihat tongkat ini. Oke guys, kayaknya sampai di situ dulu episode kali ini, karena nanti kalau dilanjutkan terlalu panjang ya durasinya. Karena ini sangat-sangat panjang guys kalau misalnya aku bilang ya di game ini. Jadi sampai di sini dulu untuk episode kali ini. Jangan lupa untuk kalian klik like, comment, dan subscribe agar kalian bisa terus mendapatkan notifikasi gameplay dari aku. Kita akan melanjutkan episode ini di episode selanjutnya. Jadi sampai jumpa di episode ini. Dadah.